What up? It is officially overtime here. Earl Pearl in the producer chair has a over-under segment on some Browns bets from FanDuel, I believe. So, Earl, let's not waste any more time. Thank you for everyone out there for being a paid member of the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show. And with that, let's get right to it.
All right, so a little disclaimer from the producer here for all three of you guys out there. I don't want to hear nothing else past this day about what you think. What you put down is where you at with the Cleveland Browns for 2023. We clear?
Mine might go up during the season.
Hey, Jason.
I mean, you can't ask this man to be committed to anything.
What do you mean? Like,
He changes his mind every day.
Yeah.
G. Bush once said, I divorced a woman because I didn't like the tone of her voice. You can't expect him to commit to anything.
Her tone was just, it was off.
It was such a funny line real quick that Mike Polk was like, I need to write this down because that was so funny. It was when we were all at the Cleveland.
I was trying to forget. I was trying to remember what I said. People thought it was so riveting. I did say that.
It was G. Bush's 9,000-hour-long story about how he almost was a 90-day fiance, and it was in there. So he couldn't go back to, like, the time code of when he said it.
He was really scraping off. Mike Pope was, like, ripping off pieces of napkin, trying to write notes on how he was so funny.
It was so funny. All right. It's early. It's early to make official picks, but you know what? Screw it. Let's do it, Earl. Let's rock.
All right, so, yeah, these is on FanDuel, and this is what they have, over-under for season totals. Just wanted to get into it. Let's do this. Number one, over-under, 15.5 sacks for Myles Garrett.
You know what it is. Let's get it popping.
It better be over. It better be over. Better be.
We got 3 overs, any, mini, miny. Jason, state your case.
17 games, you better have 16 sacks. So I take the over, but barely.
He had 16 last year. They have significantly upgraded the defensive line around him. I think Jim Schwartz was brought in to unlock Myles Garrett. If he doesn't have 16, in my opinion, it means he got hurt.
Yeah.
I'm counting on good health here, and if he's healthy, he should have closer to 20 than 16.
Yeah, I definitely got him at 20.
Number 2, over-under, 3,625.5 passing yards for Deshaun Watson.
Come on, man. Easy money.
G's going to say double.
He's going to take the over on everything.
Hey, look, over, easy.
He's going to be like, let me get 1 million on the passing yards?
Yeah, come on, man. That's 40. 36 is what Baker did low-key, man. I need at least, I told you, 45 and above. I really want 47 to be true, 48.
Yeah, I'm not going 48, but I do think he breaks 4,000. All
right, so we got a clean sweep on that. I like that. I think we all in agreement there. I feel the same way. Number 3.
Yeah, Earl, we want your picks too, so.
Oh, so for the first one, I got Myles Garrett over. Second one, I got Deshaun Watson over on the pass yards. Number 3, over-under, 30.5 touchdowns for Deshaun Watson.
30?
Is it just passing, or is that total touchdowns?
Passing.
30.5, you said?
Yeah, 30.5.
Oh, come on, man. Stop. You know what we doing. You know how we giving it up.
This feels like sucker bets because I think it's over, but I think it's over.
I do too. G do too.
Mike's taking the under.
Yourself.
It was 30.5, right?
30.5.
So when we did our season predictions, I had 30 and I had 7 rushing touchdowns. So I have it right in that range. If he goes a little over, but I think in the red zone, especially with the newness of a lot of these targets, playing with Deshaun, I think he's going to use his legs a lot, and that's going to be where he gets a lot of his red zone touches. So, yeah, I had 30. So I'm right on that line. I'm right on that line with 7 rushing. I think 37 total touchdowns is my number for Deshaun Watson.
All right, so I got him over the 30.5 as well. Over under 925.5 receiving yards for Amari Cooper.
Come on, man.
Over under, half and under for G. Bush in this segment.
Come on, man. Stop playing with me, man.
I'll take the under.
What?
No, on G. Bush's over-under.
Okay. I see where you're going.
Now, can I do one caveat here?
What's that?
Shoot.
I'm starting to get worried about Amari Cooper. I'm being totally honest.
For real?
It was a minor tweak. He didn't practice yesterday.
What?
He didn't practice Monday. He sat out yesterday. From all reports.
What tweaked? What did he tweak?
They haven't even told us what it tweaked yet. So the fact that they won't tell us what he tweaked and that he's not supposed to practice today, I know it's super preliminary. I get super preliminary in this, but just He's getting up there in age. He hasn't always been the pinnacle, the beacon of health. At some point, a lot of nicks and bruises, G, you're the walking proof of this, they add up.
I
And I think if he misses a couple games, he'll be under. But I'm betting on Amari Cooper. I'm just saying, I'm starting to put my red flag up, and I'm getting a little worried about his long-term health.
I think this can arguably be the best the best season of Amari Cooper's career if he's healthy. So I'm going to go ahead and go over.
I still went with over, by the way, because I agree with you.
I agree with
I'm
you.
starting to get a little worried that the bangs and bruises might be adding up.
It's
All
July. I ain't worried yet.
Number 5 on this list, over under 10.5 receiving touchdowns for Amari Cooper.
Oh, come on, man.
Uh-oh. Is this where we get G's first?
Gee, you don't have to. Oh.
There it is.
And G beats
I
me.
was, I'm under 2, but I was going to say you don't have to erase your board. Just keep holding up the over.
Now, this actually is like Amari Cooper. Like that's 11 touchdowns. Like, come on, bro. Like, plus you still got Nick Chubb and all these other receivers.
Yeah, that seems high.
That's high as hell. Like he's really not low over the top.
He had 9 last year, right?
which was good. I was
So I'm
ecstatic.
going under as well. For me, he's never had over 9 receiving touchdowns in his career. He's never had a season where he's caught 10 touchdowns.
Yeah, I agree. I just think that they have so many weapons. And I do think with Watson running the ball a lot in the red zone, with Nick Chubb being as good as Nick Chubb is, 11 touchdowns for any individual player on the Browns through the air is going to be a lot.
All right, we got to keep it moving. Over under 5.5 rush touchdowns for Deshaun Watson.
You already know what I said. I'm going with 7. 7.
Hey, if Deshaun Watson is pulling the screens down like that, taking off like it's Madden, we in trouble.
Jason, I can't see yours.
Under.
All right, so we got 2 unders and an over. I'm actually going over as well.
Now think about it. Now one thing people don't take in consideration is he's torn his ACL twice.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about him running around just doing a bunch.
Well, the Browns don't want him running. So if he's scoring touchdowns, it's on broken plays.
Yeah, or
I mean, I don't think you're going to
extended
see.
plays,
Yeah. Like, I don't know. They've got other options at the 3 and the 4 yard line without.
even though his one of his best plays was running the ball against the Saints in the snow,
Yeah.
but
All right, we got a few minutes left. We got to get through these. Over under 1,200.5 rushing yards for Nick Chubb.
1,200 and a half.
Easy money.
1,200 and a half.
If he's healthy and doesn't hit this, I'd be shocked.
Yeah, the 17 games matters. I'll take the over. I think he's probably around 13.
3 overs.
Yeah,
3 overs. All right, next one.
That's all predicated on health.
Over under 15.5 rushing touchdowns for Nick Chubb.
15 and a half?
Hey,
That's a lot.
16. That's 16 touchdowns. What are you, LaDainian Tomlinson or something?
3 unders.
Yeah.
All right, we got 3 unders. I agree with that.
That's
Next
a lot.
one.
16's a lot.
Boy, I can't read my own writing. I don't know what the hell that says.
Now, these last 3 is real interesting, so
Says
let's
I
get
wanna
through
go
them.
home.
Over under 1.5 passing touchdowns for the Cleveland Browns in every game this season.
Two
So-
touchdowns
so-
a game?
So basically 2 passing
So
touchdowns
is
a game.
it yes or no, essentially? It's a yes or no question.
Over under 1.5. 2 touchdowns a pass in the game for the Browns.
So is that average,
average or each
just
game?
or each game?
It says over under 1.5 passing touchdowns.
So you have to have, that's
So
an
at
every
least
week
2,
bet, I
yeah.
think. You
Oh,
gotta
that's
have-
under, bro.
There's
yeah,
no way.
Yeah, I said in every game.
Yeah, that seems like a sucker bet.
Yeah,
It's
there's
under, dog.
no way.
All right, straight unders. Over under 1.5 rushing touchdowns for the Cleveland Browns in every game this season.
I don't even have to erase the board.
Yeah, anytime it's every game,
Every single game? No.
there's so many weird anomalies.
Yeah.
3 unders.
Yeah, that's exactly
All right,
it.
3 unders. All right, the final one to wrap up overtime. Over under 9.5 wins for the Cleveland Browns in 2023.
It's over.
3 overs.
All right, everybody got confidence in the Cleveland
Overtime.
Browns. I got them over as well.
Earl, what do you have the record right now? We'll end with this. Where do you have the record right now?
I
13,
got the
4?
Browns probably winning 11, 12 games.
11, 12?
Oof.
Peace.
It's been a
See
great
you all.
show. Thanks, y'all.
I just dropped the
Bye.
I just dropped the marker.